Hello everyone and welcome to Katy, Texas. We are here at Lake George Trail and Cinco Ranch. This is Lake George. And it's quite a big park, going around 1.9 miles. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it's actually pretty big here. Here we are on January 6th, 2022. It is a windy day. It's about 5:13 p.m. and we're going to take a small walk around the lake to show you this beautiful area in Katy, Texas, Cinco Ranch, which is off of Cinco Ranch Boulevard and Spring Green Boulevard, I believe it's called. So around the lake they have these benches you can sit down. It's extremely windy today. The temperature is supposed to drop. It is currently 63 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what it is in Celsius. However, it is very windy and it is supposed to drop to either low 40s or the 30s by morning. It might even be by mid 30s in the morning. So in the meantime, there's our sun out there. Beautiful lake. Once again, January 6th, 2022. Currently 5:14 p.m. as we're taking this walk. And this is perhaps one of the nicest lakes, Lake George and the trail, arguably in Katy here in Cinco Ranch area. It's one of the biggest and the more well-known ones anyway. And around it we have all these new, well, not brand new, but they were new when they built them not too long ago. Newer homes is what I meant to say. Newer, beautiful homes actually, and fairly large size. What is this? That looks like an old groundwater resources is what it says. That's what that is. Groundwater resources. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but in case you want to pause it to read that, you could do that. And we continue. Yeah, so the trail is really nice. The surrounding area is very nice. We have the sun. There's my shadow. I look about 20 feet tall here, waving to you there. From the angle of the sun shining on the ground, of course. And then around the trail we have all these pet waste stations. So if you're walking your dog, you can use these plastic bags. Pull the bag and use it. And pick up your dog waste, of course. But yes, as you can see, very nice around here. And people are exercising out here. The wind, I'm sure you could hear in the video because I'm just using my phone device, which is currently an iPhone 11. And I don't have any like wind block or anything for it. So I'm sure the wind is very loud up here. But all along this trail, you have houses on these streets. What is that? Terrace Springs Lane? That's Terrace Springs Lane. Not mistaken, or drive. Can't read it like that. And that's Springwood Lake Drive. Yeah, it's kind of because of the wind, even though it's in the mid 60s, it feels a lot colder than it actually is. Probably feels about 50 something right here. instead of 60 something. So you have all these beautiful homes. I was zoomed out all this time. No wonder my hand looked like more shaky than usual. I'm sure it'll show in the video too, but I guess it's okay. But you have this Lake George, and it actually has a small island way out there. Let me zoom in to show you. See that small island? You'll have like, those are birds, those white looking spots out here. Those are all big birds that are sitting there. I don't know what kind of birds they are, if they're swans or some other kind of birds, but they're all out there. All these houses that's there. They have the lake view, I guess you could say. And considering it's January 6th, this late in the day, it's still not bad temperature-wise. As you can see, some people are walking in their shorts. But it's a little bit, to me, it's a little bit too cold to do that. But there's a dog in this backyard of this house. I don't know if you could see it or not. But the swimming pool right there. There's the dog. Yeah, so the wind noise, unfortunately, I can't do much about. I try to block it out a little bit, but I know it's going to be loud because it's very loud out here. So, and once again, since I'm using my phone device, I don't have much of a, sound barrier blocker or anything like that for the sound to become more clear, even though it's windy. Because I know some devices are very good for that. Even if it's extremely windy, you barely hear the wind sound. But this is not the case here. But hopefully the picture is clear for you, so you can see clearly. As we continue this walk here in Cinco Ranch at Lake George and the Lake George Trail. Like it's going to be sunset soon, as it is currently 5:21 p.m. here. And everyone, Katy, Texas is located west of Houston. And of course, Houston, Texas is the 4th largest city in all of the United States. So Katy is mainly a residential city. It is still considered a city because of the population. I'm not even sure of the current population because it's been going up more and more. But there is a lot of new communities with new homes being built and everything to this day. But this immediate area that I'm at, all the homes are already built. So you can only purchase a used house if you wanted to come live around here. But close to here, like 10 minutes away, there's still a lot of areas being built. So you could purchase a brand new house if you wanted to. Yeah, so even though the temperature is in the mid 60s, it feels more like mid 50s. So to me, that's a little bit too cold, especially because of the wind, to just be in shorts or whatever. Unless you're taking a fast jog or run, in that case it'd probably be okay, but it's a little bit too cold just to be in shorts. You have this gazebo over here, right here. Pretty nice. And of course, in different seasons, there's flowers and roses and everything out here. Especially these bushes. These are rose bushes. But they don't have any roses right now because it's so cold out here. Or it's winter time, I should say. Here we have a runner doing his exercising. See more houses all along this beautiful lake here, Lake George in Cinco Ranch. And this is the Lake George Trail. All of this I've been walking on pretty much the whole time. Hopefully you're enjoying this walk and the views out here around this lake. And I'm pretty sure this was a man-made lake. It's not natural. And if it was, it wasn't this big. If it was naturally, water that was puddled up, I'm pretty sure it was man-made. But regardless, it looks nice, and there's wildlife and everything that comes near here. More beautiful houses out here. Some birds flying above, but I just missed it. Hopefully you're enjoying this walk, and if you do, please give that a thumbs up. And subscribe if you have not already. If you enjoy any of my content, I do walks outside. Sometimes I do drivings. All kinds of variety. I don't stick to one subject yet. Maybe perhaps in the future I will. But for now, I'm just doing whatever's enjoyable or I have time to do it. More beautiful homes out here. And a lot of them put like swimming pools back there. Some of them don't have it. But you do have a community swimming pool for here. And multiple ones actually for Cinco Ranch. So none of them really get that crowded. There go that lady running now real fast. Look at her. Nearly sprinting out there. But yes, the looks of out here is a little bit deceiving, I guess you could say, because of the temperature. It looks like it'd be a lot warmer, like I mentioned, but it's actually colder. And of course, the Houston metro area is typically not too cold too often. So when it does get cold, it feels really, really cold. There's some geese or mallards or whatever they're called, I think. I don't think they're ducks, but let's zoom in, see if I could call them. Hello there. Would you like to get on YouTube? You're going on there anyway, even if you don't like it. Come on, would you like to be interviewed? How do you like living out here next to this beautiful lake? Do you enjoy it? Okay, they have no comment, obviously, but it's okay. They might have difficulty talking. So we'll leave them alone. Let's continue around the trail. And here's a bench. Another bench if you wanted to sit down and just enjoy the views out here. And like I said earlier in this video, there's a lot of flowers and bushes and stuff in different times of year you could see. There's one of the birds flying there. Isn't that beautiful? You can probably hear the water out here if you listen carefully. Listen. There's one of those birds. I'm not sure what they call that. I don't think they're a pelican, but in the same family as that. I think that one is looking for a fish to get in there. Looks like it'd be hunting. Okay, let's continue. It's really not that long of a walk when you're out here in person. The video is becoming a little bit longer than I wanted to, but it is very nice out here. So hopefully, if you're still watching at this point of the video, you're enjoying this, especially with the sunset starting to go out there. It's gonna say sunset forming, but it's not really a formation. It's more of a event that's happening. And there is rabbits and frogs and stuff out here, but not so much in the winter. You don't see them too much. Hello. Runners. And you got markers of how much distance, 3/4 of a mile, 1 1/4 miles, depending, where you started and which direction you're going. I'm not gonna go all the way out there because out there it's not as nice as this other part. So we're gonna stay mainly out here. But yeah, this sign has got pretty dirty, but you can see Lake George Trail. And another one of these dog waste stations. I'm just gonna go back the other way. I don't want to go all the way around the lake because that'd be too long of a walk. It's okay if you're just exercising, but as far as making a video, maybe another time I'll do the other side of the lake for you guys. And if you're enjoying this, please make a comment letting me know if you're still watching. Hopefully this is interesting enough for you to keep you entertained enough to continue to watch it. All the leaves are lost on that tree right now because of the cold, the winter time. But it looks different here in different seasons. But Houston metro area doesn't typically have a really harsh winter. There is exceptions of like a very extreme cold front happening, but we very seldom fall below like 0 degrees. It just happened earlier in February of 2021 last year, during Valentine's Day and everything. And during those days, it was we got an extreme cold front that came through, and pretty much all of Texas froze up. But typically it doesn't get that cold. As a matter of fact, in recorded history, that was the first time that it got that cold. And they've been keeping records, I believe, since at least mid 1800s. So in recorded history, it was never that kind of the cold that all of Texas would freeze up like that. So it was unusual. Let me show you more of this lake. These homes. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thank you all for watching. Once again, if you haven't hit that thumbs up, please hit the thumbs up. Make a comment so that I know you watch, especially if you're another YouTuber. If you're just a visitor, hope you enjoy this content. And look out for my other videos. Maybe it's something that interests you also. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe if you enjoyed this video or any of my videos. Appreciate you. Hope to see you next time. Either in your video or my video. Bye-bye now.